So welcome to your practice. So you're remembering this is gentle, very gentle therapeutic yoga right now. This is to refresh yourself for an hour of some very deep breathing, some gentle movements, to be in touch with how you feel, the movement of your breath, to get yourself grounded through your back body into the earth. This whole class is on your back. It's on your back. Cozy somewhere on your back with what you need, maybe a pillow or two. You have your drink nearby if you need it. It's an hour of some deep breathing and some detailed internal looking and stretching and a little strengthening, all at a very slow, digestible pace to build your health and to build your sense of peace and calm and centeredness. So you're lying down on your back. And the first thing that might feel really good, actually, is just to pull your knees into your chest and start to rock your body side to side. And start to let your head also turn side to side. And right away, as you're on your back and turning, you'll be able to start to feel how your body's doing. You'll be able to start to really feel where the tension is talking to you, especially in your neck, in your shoulders, and your back. And with your deep breath, a slow developing deep breath, you can close your eyes, drop your jaw, relax your lips, and feel the way your back body greets the earth, the way gravity is pressing on you and helping you to drop your back muscles into the earth. Right at the middle, keep your knees are bent into your chest. Keep your inner legs glued together. And go ahead and put your hands on your knees. And we're just going to circle your knees around slowly or quickly, whatever you like. And switch directions now and then. And feel the way this circling reaches down through your sacrum, through your lower back, into your mat, into the earth. And welcome yourself into your deeper breath again. Here we are, taking good care of your body, breath by breath. So letting life slow down and be simple and peaceful. Yeah. Peace. Let's keep your right knee into your chest and put your left leg all the way down. So coming into what we call Apanasana. Shoulders down, shoulder blades down your back. Your head is centered and draw with a little more strength your right knee into your chest. So you're holding onto your right shin with your fingers interlaced, or you're holding onto the back of your thigh. And this too is going to be some micro movements right now. So micro movements are tiny, tiny movements. And with your eyes closed and your breath deep and nurturing, you just feel into the way the tiny movements give release deeper into your hip, deeper into your lower back. Your throat is open. So you imagine your throat as relaxed and open. Our bodies receive the visions we give to our bodies, the imaginings and the visions that we give to our bodies. Yeah, so you use your visioning to give your body images of excellent health and relaxation. With your left hand, let's take the right leg across into any twist that feels good. Stretch your right arm out in a T position. And then come back through the middle. So your right knee opens to the right side, and do it again. Come across. And do several of these. Nice to inhale, your knee open to the side. Exhale, across your body. And then right up through the middle, let's bring arms and legs straight up into the sky. And rotate your elbows and knees inward and outward, and rotate your wrists and ankles. And relax your face, giving your body movement within resting. There's a quality of resting to what we do. And the energy for movement that you're creating, you create with your breath. So in yoga, breath is prana, breath is life force. So when you need more energy, you breathe deeper. Go ahead and bring your left knee, bend your left knee, bring your left knee into your chest and your right leg long and to the ground, and create your little micro movements right now, tiny little movements. With your inner gaze relaxed and your breath deep, so that you get to notice where those little releases are and the way that they radiate and spread. Empty out a little more. When we're going through the day, our postural muscles are holding us in our habits of posture. And when you do a practice like this on the ground for a little while with your back fully supported, a lot of that postural patterning that creates stress and tension dissolves and unravels. So this is really good. With your right hand, take your left knee across your body and your left arm out in a T position. Turn your head to your left. And then come back through the middle. Your left knee open to the left side. And up and across again. Do a few times on your own. And as the muscles are releasing and you're breathing deeply, it's very likely and actually desirable for us to encounter whatever emotion has been with us during the day, or whatever emotion we're carrying right now. When you're done, bring both knees up and feet to the ground as wide as your hips. Drop your knees in towards each other, and let's bring both hands to your heart center. Drop your jaw, the back of your neck lengthens. So both hands to the center of your chest would be called like a yogic heart center. And breathe into, feel into, and breathe into the state of your heart right now. How are you doing in your heart right now? And let your emotion have her own life. Your emotion has life. So you breathe into yourself as you are, and this is healing breath. Breath as medicine. Into emotion, and we let emotion move and shift. Emotion has so much wisdom in it, and so many messages, and some of it we have to use discernment for. And your biggest helper, one of your biggest helpers, is just your deep breath. It calms the nervous system and helps us to see and feel ourselves more clearly. It's good. Let your arms open in a T position, and we're just going to count your breath in and out a little bit just to get your body into a deeper breath. So take a natural breath in and then exhale all the way. And I'm going to count you into a breath of 7. So I want you to inhale, 2, bring it in, 3, 4, nice and slow, 5, 6, 7. So you've got a big inhale. And now exhale, same pace, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, empty out all the way, 2, 1. Try to pull your belly down and empty out. And then inhale again, 1, 2, 3, going up to 7, 4, 5, a little more, 6, 7, you're really feeling it, and exhale slowly, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, empty out all the way. One more time, inhale, 2, let's go up to 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, bring it in, 7, a little more, 8, And a little more, 9. And exhale, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Empty out all the way. 3, 2. Pull your belly in. 1. And then take your own natural breath in. Knees into your chest. Keep your arms in a T position. And let's let your knees go deeply side to side. So do a little bit right now as you're moving of your own counting breath. So your counting breath is going to help you feel how deep you can really breathe. We often have a threshold when I say to breathe a deep breath in. For many of us, it's still fairly shallow compared to what you really can do. But when you start to count your breath and you have this goal and you're trying to reach towards one of those numbers and then you exhale at the same pace, you're really offering to your body much more awareness in your breath, much more expansion and flexibility and oxygenation to your cells and expansion of your lungs. Right at center, bring your feet up, open your legs in a V position, keep your arms in a T position on the ground, shoulder blades down your back. And right there, press your arms into the ground, press your shoulders down, and start to rock the V of your legs. So you're energizing out through your legs, and just letting your hips rock a little bit and feel just a little core strengthening. And right there, as you're doing that, try one of your own counting breaths. Pick your own number. Find your pace and exhale to the same number. Right at center, without rocking your legs anymore, rotate your ankles, squeeze and spread your toes. And then bend your knees into your chest, wider than your body, and go into happy baby pose. So happy baby pose, the soles of the feet turn upward and face the sky. Your feet are flexed. Your knees come to the outside of your body, and you're holding onto your shins, or holding onto your thighs, or holding onto your feet. You're going to take the whole structure and rock and release. You might get some inner thigh stretching. You might just keep your knees bent and rock and soothe your hips, soothing your sacrum, soothing your hip sockets. And your spine is long here on the ground, and your shoulders are down. Your face is relaxed. And feel again this breath, this new breath, new moment. Lovely. And when you're ready, bring the soles of your feet together on the ground. Soles of the feet together. Good. Hands to your inner thighs. Go ahead and rock your legs for just a moment. Nice. Relax your face, and if you want, you can create a very subtle inner smile. It's a subtle lift at the roof of your mouth. Your shoulder blades are down your back again. And that subtle inner smile brings a little positivity, a little charge of positivity into your body. It's like, you know, those times when you're smiling to yourself about something. And, or you're able to keep things a little light and laugh at yourself a little bit, you know, in a good way. The kind of way where you're just like, I'm human. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, I feel this again. I do this again. I say silly things, whatever it is, right? All that human stuff. And you breathe in and you just bring a light positivity to yourself, if you wish, that is capable of sitting side by side. It's not dismissive. It's sitting side by side with all the other things that go on in us and all the deep care that we need. Just one of those aspects. One more breath. That is so, so good. Let's bring your knees up. Your hands can help. And put your feet to the ground as wide as your mat. And so your knees are bent and your knees are right above your ankles. And so you feel that in your feet as wide as your mat. That's something you can feel. You can, because you might be able to reach down and feel the edges of your mat. Your feet can feel the edges of your mat. Your arms are right down beside you, palms down. Let's push your feet into the ground for a moment. Feel the strength come up your legs. It's that kinetic connection coming up your legs and giving your hips a little lift. And the feeling here would be to roll your inner thighs down, drop your jaw, relax your face. Good, and we're gonna rock this whole thing side to side. So this is bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. And with the strength in your legs, we're just gonna rock this side to side and just get a good movement into your hip flexors. This can be pretty high, but it also can happen very low. Your hips might stay very low, just an inch or two off the ground even, and you're feeling it. And the movement you create side to side could also be very small or could grow into quite a big movement where your ribs, your hips and your ribs are going side to side. And then in this movement, try one of your counting breaths. Right at center, go ahead and lower down. Draw your knees back into happy baby pose. So that's knees wider than your torso. And we're gonna center happy baby pose. So you're holding feet or shins or thighs. You're trying with your hand hold on your legs, you're trying to press your knees down towards the floor beside you. At the same time, press your shoulders down and press your lower back down. Close your eyes. Feel your lips relax and just try to feel an even effort on the right and left sides. So you're trying to create an even effort, right and left sides, and also through shoulders and lower back, that with equal effort, your shoulders and your lower back press into the ground. And your breath is really deep. Your throat is open. Yeah. And one more of your deepest breaths right there. One more. Very absorbed by your breath. A lot of these poses we do on our back are everyday poses. They're really, really good. They help to free your posture, free your neck every day. When you're ready, slowly let go of your legs and straighten your body on the ground and stretch your arms nice and long beyond your head into just a big, long body stretch, a big, big reach, and squeeze your thighs. Good. And then pull your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your legs. Lift your head and shoulders if you like. Squeeze in. And then inhale and stretch long again. Yeah, lovely. Take good care. You can do this with your eyes closed and be in this feeling state that we're trying to encourage. This beautiful feeling state of feeling all the details in your body as you stretch wide open on your inhale, nice and long, and squeeze in on your exhale. And on the exhale, let's add something that we call Mula Bandha. So it's the contraction of your pelvic floor, and it helps to strengthen your core muscles and your sense of core strength. So every time you squeeze your legs in and wrap your arms around, you add this contraction of the pelvic floor. Then you inhale and open it all up again. Spread fingers, spread toes. A couple more, just like this. That is so, so good. And when you're done, we'll move into fish pose, Matsyasana. And we'll take all that energy we've been working on in the lower body and bring it up into the heart and the chest. So straight legs to the ground, and your inner legs are touching, and you push out through your heels. And you bring your arms down beside you with your palms upwards. So straight arms, shoulder blades sliding down your back. And then slide your hands under your thighs or under your buttocks so you have this as leverage and a secure connection. We bring the shoulder blades a little closer together. press your elbows into the ground and give your ribs a little lift. So when you lift your ribs, the shoulders might lift a little, but the shoulders are really trying to press down so that we have this lovely opening of your chest. And then push out through your heels again. Your head is centered. And here you could close your eyes again and let your eyeballs drop into your skull. And really feel the movement of your breath. So now you're inviting the expansion of your inhale into your rib cage. This is one of those positions, whether this feeling of opening your chest and opening your chest, breathing your ribs wide open. This is something we do sometimes seated, sometimes standing. In this case, Matsyasana, supine, and you're really inviting that expansive state into the thoracic region. Try your counting breath right here. Try to choose a number and a steady pace and breathe into that number. So maybe you're choosing 7 again and you breathe 1, 2, and it's a slow inhale and you try to really go for it. And then you exhale to the same number and we stay in the pose and you press your elbows down a little longer and there's some really good upper back strengthening. Your face is relaxed and your head is centered. Good. And then press your elbows to the ground and slowly release your spine down and draw your knees into your chest. So we're going to let your spine go back to neutral and that new circulation. Hug your knees in, rock your body side to side. Let your head turn all the way again and look to the ground. Look as far as you can down. Releasing your neck and your jaw. And you keep welcoming yourself back to your body, back to your practice. Feet to the ground as wide as your hips or as wide as your mat. Center your hips. Drop your knees in towards each other. Your knees are above your ankles and then you drop your knees in towards each other. We're going to bring fingertips to your neck. So elbows are bent and your elbows, your arms might be able to just relax on the ground beside your head. And your fingertips now are going to start a massage through your neck. Press and release along the edges of your cervical spine. Relax your face, your thumbs massaging into the sides of your neck, and your hands are traveling up and down your neck, up to the base of your skull, and down again towards your shoulders. And go into just feeling. You're in your own massage, trying to give your body your best right now. Really feeling and sensing what you can give to your body right now. Your breath is deep here too. So even though you're on your back and you're doing massage, if you let the breath go a little bit too light, it becomes a little sleepy in your body. And part of a yogic practice is to practice a steady, slow, deep breath over and over again. So there's a little bit of your will being expressed in your body, on your breath. You're willing to breathe deeply, and that deep breath is a willingness to feel and be present in this moment in your life. It's good for your body to feel that. It's good for your heart space, your mind space to feel this willingness to be present right now. It's good. And one more, try a very deep breath. This kind of release of the neck also is an everyday need. It's a necessity. Good. Arms and legs straight up again. And we're going to reach wide open in a V position. Really energize through your arms and legs. And right here, keep your head and shoulders down or lift your head and shoulders and lift your lower back. So you have your core strength right there. Good. Exhale your knees into your chest and squeeze the knees in such that so your legs are wide, such that you pull your tailbone up a little bit and you lengthen your lower back. Good. And then inhale wide open again. In a V, lift your head and shoulders if you like. Lift your lower back. So this is core strength. lifting your lower back, big energy, and exhale down. Head and shoulders rest into the ground. You pull your knees wide and pull them in and draw your tailbone up and lengthening your lower back. Just a little more of that. Inhaling wide open. Lots of energy. Exhaling down, your spine is fully supported, your skull is fully supported, and you're lengthening and soothing, broadening your sacrum. One more time. This is one of the things that yoga does really, really well, is to take care of your lower back and your sacrum and your core strength. Good. Feet to the ground as wide as your mat again. So your knees are bent. Knees are right above your ankles. We're going to drop your knees to the left. So your feet stay wide apart and your right knee has lots of space to come down. And there can be a kind of heaviness now to the right knee, drawing down towards the ground, bringing a stretch into your right hip, through your quads, into your hip flexors, into your psoas. Go ahead and add to this if you want to, which is to sweep your arms along the ground beyond your head. Possibly hook your thumbs together and also slide your hands a little to the left, so that what you have is a beautiful stretch of your right side body. You close your eyes, relax all the muscles of your face, and let your body and this posture and this stretch rely on the ground. So you have the support of strong earth beneath you, holding your body, giving support. You breathe into that, along with breathing into your stretch in the whole right side body, into your hip, into your thigh. And you may be able to focus the kind of breath that you create right now into your belly, so that the expansion of your inhale is the diaphragm dropping, the feeling of expansion into your belly, and that also wraps around into an expansion of the muscles of your lower back. On the exhale, you draw in, so that all this breath in this long stretching becomes this inner massage, bringing more circulation, more life into your body. And just helping to free you from the work of the day, from the stuff of the day. This kind of slow movement with deep breath helps to free your psyche, give you a fresh start. Try one more deepest breath. That's good. We're just going to let your knees float up through the middle. And as you come through the middle, really stretch through your arms. So your arms are beyond your head. And you keep your feet as wide as your mat and drop your knees to the right. So that left knee has a lot of room to come down. You let the leg grow a little, the thigh grow a little longer. And strongly press your left knee down. If you hook your thumbs together, you can also slide your hands to the right. And your mind can move into the back of your body the way you meet the earth. And your mind can also be very involved in the movement of your breath. And your breath is happening always in the present moment. So here we are, this present moment right now, this deepest breath. You're letting life slow down and calm down, and yet still have strength. You have this strength of breath, the strength of your stretch, little bits of muscle strengthening. One more deep breath. It's good. Let it out, let it out. Let your knees come up again. Good. So we're going to keep your knees up, keep your left foot to the ground, and just straighten your right leg up. So here I have a few options for you. One is to just push your right heel up, hold on to the right leg, and start a little hand massaging into the muscles. wherever you can reach, your calf, your shin, over your knee if you've been having any knee issues, into your quads, also good if you have knee issues. You can really squeeze into these muscles. It feels so good to do something like that. And you can come back to a deep breath. If you're having trouble breathing today, which some days are harder breathing days because stuff is going on, then what you do is you exhale a little more strongly and hold your breath out for 3 or 4 seconds. And you're just kind of waiting for the big inhale to come to you, that fresh new moment. It's a great way to deal with days that are just difficult to breathe. Wait for that big inhale to fill you up. If you're looking for more strengthening than this, then just let your right leg stay upward. Bring your arms down beside you, palms down, shoulder blades down your back. Pull your thighs, both thighs, in towards each other, towards the center line, basically, and push your left foot into the ground. You can lift the hips a tiny bit. You can lift quite a bit. See where you feel it. And call yourself into a deep breath. Add Mula Bandha. So Mula Bandha is the contraction of your pelvic floor, the muscles of your pelvic floor. And you're contracting those muscles, and those muscles create an inner structure that supports the organs of your pelvis and the structure of your lower back. One more breath. Good. And roll the spine down. We'll switch legs. Bend your right knee. Right foot to the ground, left leg up, and let's bring hands to your left leg as you contact your breath. If you know that you want to do your lift on this side right away and hold it much longer than how we held it, you're very, very welcome to do that. Yeah, nice deep breath. So any massage here, if you're still massaging, and you may not be lifting the leg at all, but do breathe fully. Do find your full breath. You know, how often do we lift our legs and just squeeze the muscles? It's actually quite nice. Wrapping around the knee. If you're coming up into the lift, then the left leg is very strongly energized upward. And your arms down beside you, shoulder blades down your back, palms are open and pressing down. Shoulders press down. Press your right foot into the ground. Add your Mula Bandha first, if you like. You're pulling thighs in towards the center line. Good, and getting the lift that feels good to you. Keep the Mula Bandha if you can. If you're not familiar with Mula Bandha, you're not quite sure what that is. So the muscles you would use to stop the flow of urine. So some of those muscles are part of Mula Bandha. So you're contracting the muscles of the floor of your pelvis. You can add your sphincter to it. It's actually a good practice to contract the sphincter as part of this and hold and breathe. It's another, in yoga, it's a different mudra, but it's equally important to the structure, the muscle structure of your pelvis. Good. And lift your right heel to roll your spine down if you like. Good. Both knees into your chest, arms in a T, and let your knees go side to side. Let it go. Turn your head the opposite direction of your knees. Keep pressing your shoulders down. So as your knees go to the right, press that left shoulder down. And same with the other side. Press the right shoulder down. Energizing out with a stretch through your arms. Yeah. And that is really good. Soles of the feet together on the ground. And your knees are bent, your legs are open. We'll keep your arms in a T position. Give your body a deep breath right there. So you feel, you take that deep breath and your mind sweeps through your body and you feel this new moment in time, connection with yourself. You're going to stay present, keep your arms wide open, keep your left leg where it is, and just let your right knee come up and across your body, and then straighten your right leg to the left, so that you start to feel that your right arm and your right leg are just reaching in opposite directions, and you stretch as much as you can. So you breathe into the reach, all the fingers of your right hand open up. Find your big inhale. A little more of this. Keep stretching it. And right back to the middle. Right arm down, right leg comes back. So soles of the feet together at the middle. Knees are bent, legs are open. Deep breath in, and on your exhale, make your move. So you pull your navel down on your exhale. You move with a little core strength, and the left knee is going to come across your body. And you straighten your left leg over to the right. And so that your left leg keeps reaching, and your left arm is reaching the opposite direction. And you're stretching these two with equal energy and lots of it. Really opening up the side body. Huge breath. Your face is relaxed, your cheeks, your lips. Huge inhale, another one. It's okay, you let each side be its own, so you notice things. Every stretch, every movement gives us another opportunity to notice what's going on in our bodies. As you come back to the middle, put your right foot to the mat with your right knee bent and your right knee right above your ankle. And let's put your left ankle on your right thigh and flex your left foot. Push your left hand into your left thigh. Let's rock this. So one of the tightnesses that happens for so many people is around in the hip, around the sciatic nerve. So this is a good stretch, one of the best stretches for opening up the structure surrounding your sciatic nerve and keeping your hips strong and fluid. The body loves to be strong and yet soft and fluid at the same time. Good. Keep the structure or pull the whole thing in. Hold on to the right leg if you like. You can have your head centered. Shoulders down, deep breath. Little micro rocking here is actually great. So micro rocking, a tiny rocking side to side, gives you more sensation. And sensation is information. So the way our bodies speak to us, the language of the body is sensation. So you're noticing and listening deeply in your own body what feels really good here. Keep noticing. I want to move into what feels good. It's one of the ways our bodies talk to us. Your body, through feeling good, is saying, more of this. This is a good thing for me right now. Particularly in terms of a stretch. It's great. Keep your breath steady. Yeah, nice. And then one more deep breath. Pull it in a little bit more. And if you can feel, because you're in relationship to your own body, if you can feel that, oh, this stretch, it just wants to open up a little bit more. I need that little bit more. Then stay longer in exactly this stretch. Just stay right there. Yeah, and if you're ready to let it go, then I'm going to have you just stretch long, fingers to toes, long body. So your legs come together, you reach through your toes, your arms reach, and maybe hook your thumbs together. And we're just going to slide your hands and your feet over to the right. So you're making a little crescent moon shape, and cross your left heel over your right ankle and press your left shoulder and your left hip down. So the shape you make is this crescent moon shape, and then you breathe a little deeper. And it's good to really feel your belly lifting on the inhale, drawing down on your exhale. In yoga, we like a big open belly feeling, freeing the tension in your belly. And then we like this feeling of building strength and awareness in your belly. And so your breath is long and deep and soothing. You squeeze the left thigh. You get a great stretch in that whole left side body. And as you do this, relax across your forehead and relax the corners of your eyes. And when your breath is slow and deep, it's also calming and supportive. little inner smile again, so you get that little lift at your soft palate. That's nice. And right back around to the middle. Take your time, come back to the center of your mat, put your left foot down. So your left knee is bent and your left knee is right above your left ankle. And your right ankle comes to your left thigh. Flex your right foot. So push out through your heel. And bring your right hand and press into your right thigh. Push the thigh bone away from you. It's nice to slide your hand down your thigh so the heel of your hand comes to your hip crease. And then rock this a little side to side. Your left hand could be resting at your belly or on the ground beside you. Try for your deep breath. Try to start maybe counting your breath in and out again. Maybe pick a moderate number, maybe just 5, so that you feel like your breath is deeper than your normal daily living breath. But you're not working too hard, but it is still a deep breath. If you know that you would love to deepen this stretch, take the whole structure in closer. Hold on to your left knee, over your shin or under your calf, or hold the back of your thigh. Press your shoulders down, and this too benefits from micro rocking. Tiny little bit of rocking, and keep your right foot flexed. So the body just forgets little alignment points, and you keep traveling your attention through your body and checking on little alignment points like shoulders down, like throat relaxed, like your right foot flexed. When you bend your knee in this way, flexing the foot helps to support proper alignment up into your knee. So we're always interested in that. We love to take the best care of all your joints. Strong breath, counting your breath. Picking a number, counting yourself into a deep breath. And stay strong in the intimacy of your own breath. Empty out all the way on your exhales. And that is lovely. When you feel ready, and you might not feel ready yet, you're going to slowly release and stretch your body long again. Fingers to toes, big reach. Bring everything alive in the stretch. Spread your fingers, spread your toes, and then slide your hands and your feet to the left as far as you can. So keep your arms and your legs down. Keep your right shoulder, your right hip down. And then cross your right heel over your left ankle. Maybe hook your thumbs together. Close your eyes. It's very much that you're pressing your back body into the ground. It's very much that you're breathing the right side of your body into aliveness. You have this crescent moon shape. Your throat is relaxed. All around your eyes again relaxes. And try to keep calling yourself into the present moment. And you do this by feeling the flow of your breath through your nose, through your throat. That's good. And a little inner smile, hold longer, or slowly come back to center into your release. And once again, hug your knees in. It's good to feel that. And just hug knees in or go into happy baby pose with your knees going wider than your body again, holding your feet or your shins or your thighs and rocking side to side. Let your head turn. Look to the ground. And then right up into inversion. So inversion will be legs straight up, and easy inversion is to bring your hands or your forearms under your pelvis, or if you have a pillow, to rest a pillow under your pelvis. And then you rest your legs upward, center your head, shoulder blades travel up your back for inversion and create a little shelf, and your neck is relaxed. You feel this breath and this moment in time in your body. It's good to experience easy inversion before you go any further, before you lift any higher. Just feel the releasing in your body. So if you're a person who really enjoys higher inversion, bend your knees and give yourself a little kick higher and bring your hips off the ground, and you'll rest your pelvis into the palms of your hands. And you'll just let your legs float upwards, sit in the same way that the legs are in a floating position. And your head has to stay centered. Your throat is relaxed. Pressing the shoulders down a little bit helps to keep the weight off your neck. Your forehead is relaxed. Your cheeks across your nose, all relaxed. And you're breathing deeply, you're just letting your body receive inversion. And you can change your mind. You can try something, more lift, and then you can change your mind and come back down. You can add little movements to your legs. You can open your legs in a V, or reach a foot to the ground beyond your head. Or you can bring both feet towards the ground beyond your head into Halasana, cloud pose. But you're really listening carefully so that you're discerning, you're listening into your own body, so that you're discerning, what does this body need right now? What's my energy like? How can I breathe deeper and encourage my body into my best wellness? All of that is really important in our relationship to ourselves. Good. And when you're ready, we'll slowly cradle your spine down if your hips were up. And we'll bring the legs all the way down, soles of your feet together on the ground, knees bent, legs open one more time, and hands to your belly. Go ahead and massage down the left side of your belly, across right below your navel, up the right side of your belly, and across above your navel. Go at your own pace, as deeply or as lightly in the touch as you like. Yeah. Try one of your deep breaths. Count your breath in to a count, maybe a bigger count of 9 or 10. And then open all the way up in star pose. So straighten your legs, straighten your arms, and reach wide open on the ground. Open all your fingers and all your toes. Feel a huge breath. And when you're ready to exhale and relax your effort, relax the effort in your legs, in your belly, in your back, and bring your hands to your ears. and pull in your earlobes. So you actually squeeze the earlobes. And between your thumb and your index finger, you massage very strongly up through the cartilage of your ears. And take that massage into your jaw if you like, into your face. You might squeeze the muscles of your cheeks. Squeeze the muscles of your jaw. Exhale a few bigger exhales through open lips. Preparing your body for Shavasana, which is a deep relaxation healing pose. And we'll have about 5 minutes of dropping into a deep conscious resting state. And before you do that, though, your body might be speaking to you. There might be some other stretch or movement that you need, some other massage that you need. So please take the time to listen for that. If you're ready to just go into Shavasana, it's lovely to go into Shavasana with straight legs and feet wider than your mat and arms down beside you, palms upward. If you have a lower back issue, you might put pillows under your knees, or you might do Shavasana with your feet wider than your hips and your knees bent, and drop your knees in towards each other. It's a great way to support your back. In Shavasana, you're going to melt into the earth. You're going to close your eyes and begin all kinds of softening in your body. Shavasana is for centering, for being fully present in your body. A little creature in the woods over there, making a sound. A little bird, something. You're just letting go right now. When you close your eyes again, drop your eyeballs into your skull. Relax across your forehead. Relax your lips and your tongue. And truly drop into the earth. Drop your bones a little bit. It can be hard to slow down and let go. If you're having one of those times, you just keep your breath a little deeper. You help your body to relax. And if your body is just ready to let go and release, you let your breath grow lighter in Shavasana. You're letting go of control. You're letting your arms and legs fall into the earth. You're letting your belly deeply relax and your pelvic floor truly relax. And with your mind, you're just attentive to all the little moments, the tiny moments in your body of subtle tension release, dissolving structure into renewal. And you're training your mind to be fully attentive to your own experience, to let your emotions, any emotional energy, be free. Free to feel as you're relaxing. No judgment. Just letting yourself be spacious on the inside. Honoring yourself into deeper and deeper relaxation. With every exhale, you let go a little more and a little more. You feel your easy breath, your calm breath. Shavasana is profoundly important. It's a skill, conscious relaxation, conscious attention into deeper relaxation. And into this skill of being present in your relaxing body, you add a kindness, a kind of friendliness and kindness to yourself. With presence, with kind, careful, gentle presence, you're with yourself and letting go a little more. And you might be staying down for a much longer Shavasana. It's lovely to do that. I'm just going to offer you a way to talking yourself up out of Shavasana, but you certainly don't need to do that right now. Just if you want to get up, you might bring a hand to your heart and your belly, right there on the ground. Feel your center again, your centered self. Be very involved with your inner life. Feel the support of your breath. Your loving, caring relationship with yourself. If you're ready to come up higher, bring yourself up to seated. And lift up through your spine, nice and slow. You lift up through your spine and you sit comfortably, any comfortable seated pose, and rock yourself a little bit side to side. With that little inner smile again. And when you lift up through your spine, your heart opens a little more. Yeah. And you're breathing yourself up into the rest of this beautiful day. You might bring your palms together if you like and bow your head for a moment so you feel yourself one more time with a deep breath. Namaste. Namaste.